Hello and welcome to Creating a Scrapbook Page in PowerPoint by Charlotte Lockhart. First, you want to make sure that you have everything that you need to get started. Have pictures that you're using saved on a flash drive or on your computer, and you want to have an idea of what digital background and digital embellishments you plan to use. You can do a Google search and find many options. If I go over to Google, I go over to Google and choose digital scrapbooking kits. This is going to give me a lot of ideas for how I can build my digital pages. Okay, and you can simply do a search for embellishments. And some of these will come in digital. You can do digital scrapbooking. Add that to that search, and you're going to get some different items. So one of the things that I do say is that when you're looking for embellishments, you want to make sure that you have this little checkerboard print in the background, because this helps to keep the white box from being around your item. So the same thing here. Now there is a white box around this one, so when you bring it in, instead of it being shaped like the star, it's going to be shaped like the box. So one of the things that I teach in this tutorial is really quickly how to remove a background. So if I have this particular image and I want to take it to this image, then I simply click on the image and I go to Picture Tools, and in PowerPoint 2013 it has a remove background feature. So I choose that, and all of the pink is what it perceives to be the background. So I'm going to readjust this box so that it does get all of my item, and then I'm going to choose Keep Changes, and it removes the white box from around my image. So that is very important. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start creating this particular scrapbook page for you, and I'm going to add a little to it. So I'm going to insert new slide. I'm going to insert a blank slide. I am going to go over to my pictures, and the first thing that I'm going to do is navigate to where I have saved all of my files for Jack and Jill for my scrapbooking project. So here are some items. If I hold the Control key down, I can select more than one item at a time. I am going to quickly go through and pull all the things that I need to create my project. All right, and so they're there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this box, I'm going to hold the Shift key down as I point to the side, and I am going to drag it out so that it takes up my whole 12 by 12 page. How do I know it's a 12 by 12 page? I'm going to go to Design, Slide Size, and this is very important. I'm going to make sure that I go to Custom Slide Size, and I'm going to choose the width is 12 inches and the height by 12 inches. That is what normal scrapbooking pages are printed in, and Costco is a great place that prints scrapbook pages that you've designed digitally in 12 by 12, 8 by 8, and 4 by 4. So once I have that, I'm going to actually send this to the back because I have some other images here that I want to use. Now I'm going to bring this over to about here, and I'm going to go to Picture Tools, and I'm going to add just a little shadow to that, or to this, okay, so that it looks like that. Then I'm going to do something with these two. Even though they're two separate images, I'm going to bring this to the front, and I'm going to slide it on top of there. Okay. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a text box so that if I have any writing that I want to say about this particular page, I can put it. But what I'm going to also do is I'm going to format it, and I'm going to add a solid fill. Now I can add a white fill if you think that that looks good, or you can choose to add a fill and choose a color from somewhere on your page and make that the fill color. If I go here and choose eyedropper, I can point to any color on my page and use that. So I really would like to use the blue that I find in this particular flower. So I'm going to make it that color. And if I want, I can go to design, or maybe not, and I can add a outline to the box in white. Okay, so that kind of makes it stand out a little. Now this is what I would use to put my paragraph type text, and then I can also insert another text box here to contain my title. Jack and Jill Memories 2015. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is the same thing here. I can go and I can make it the color that I've just selected my box to be, and I probably would want to make this just a little nicer as far as how this looks. And I'm going to go to drawing tools here, add a glow white. Okay, don't really like that glow, but I'm going to keep it. So this is how you can kind of begin to make your items stand out a little more. No glow. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. Now the last thing that I want to do is I want to go in and I want to insert some of my pictures. So I am going to take one of our Jack and Jill members. Her name is Paige, and she had a photo shoot with me. And I'm going to use 3 of her pictures as an example of how to add your pictures in here. And so it added all 3 at the time. So I'm going to click off of them and resize them so that I have pretty nice size pictures. And I'm going to put maybe one there. Kind of covers up my text box, but it's okay. Put one here, and then I'm going to put one there. Okay. And then maybe we'll do something different with this box. We can actually make it go, maybe not. I was thinking we could make it go across the bottom here, but it's not acting right. Okay, which things usually don't, and that's okay. Alright, so we can just keep it up here for now, and if you wanted to add some text to it, then you could, and it would be fine. So the only other thing that I want to do with these pictures is I want to just twist these 2 that are here, and maybe make that one smaller. And then finally, I want to just go to each one of these and add this white. And so then I begin to have my scrapbook page. Okay. Final thing that I want to show you is how to go to File and choose Save As. You want to save it as your scrapbook page, okay, as a PowerPoint. But you also want to go in and choose File, Save As. And you want to save it as a JPEG, which is here. Choose Save As, yes, and say just this one. And so now I have saved this page as a scrapbook page, as a JPEG, and now I'm ready to print. Thank you for watching. Call me or email me at charlotte@CC Hyman Company if you have any questions about this particular project.